welcome back to Vlogmas. Long time no see. I have been struck down with some awful virusy thing. I actually think I've had two things at the same time, a sickness bug and also this cough that seems to be doing the rounds, but I'm feeling considerably better today. I still have the cough. The sickness thing only lasted one day, so that was like a 24-hour thing. But yeah, I haven't been around. I haven't been at the farm. Yesterday morning was the first time I'd been up here in like days since Friday morning, and yesterday was Monday, today is Tuesday, but I am back, and I just really wanted to get something out to you because it's been 2 days that I've missed, two uploads of my planned uploads that I've actually missed, so I just really wanted to get something out. The lighting is not fantastic. Let me move somewhere else. Right, better lighting in here. So because I have been bedridden for the past few days, I've missed quite a few festive things I had planned. I've missed family gatherings. I've missed a tinsel ride that I had organised with friends from the farm. Just, yeah, I've missed all these festive things, so I'm not actually feeling all that Christmassy at the moment. I've tried to kind of keep spirits up, watch Christmas movies and things, but I'm not really feeling those festive vibes at the moment. I have had a very lovely friend at the farm who's been looking after Pedro for me for the past few days. He's been living out because it's just easier for people than having to deal with the mucking out and everything, and I knew that I needed to get a stable and want him in before I was ready to actually muck out. So I still don't think I'm ready to gut his stable. I don't think I've got the energy levels for that. I've not really been eating. I've been existing off about half a slice of toast since Sunday. So yeah, I've not really been eating, so I don't really have all that much energy. There is quite a lot I need to do here, which is not all going to get done today. I'm going to pick and choose my jobs. But I think I would like him in tonight because he's looking like he just looks unloved. He looks so filthy and unloved. Like, his legs are covered in mud. His tail is brown. He's needing a good bit of pampering. So I want to do that for him. So what I am going to do today is I'm going to clean the stable out a bit. Like I say, I'm not gonna be doing any like full muck outs. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna take like the grub out of it, rebuild the banks and put a fresh bale in, and then we'll do the deep clean maybe before New Year's. But I mean, it's doing okay. It's lasting okay, considering it's been 2 weeks now that this base has been down. He's not been on it a full week. He's had nights out both weeks due to one thing or another. But yeah, even talking I feel breathless. So I'm gonna go and feed him at the field. I was gonna bring him in, but if he's coming in tonight, I think I'm just gonna feed him at the field this morning, and then he can come in this evening when I'm back up later on. I've got bits and pieces I need to do today. I need to finish off some Christmas shopping. I've got a couple of parcels coming today, but I've got one person in the family that I need to get for that I've been stuck on, and this was not the best time of year to fall ill, so I need to sort his gift out. Thinking caps on, honestly. People are so difficult to buy for, especially the older they get. I loved it when my nieces and nephews were all like children. They were so much easier to buy for, but they're all like teens and up now, so they're harder to buy for, and one is like proper full-blown adult, and he's very tricky to buy for, but I'm sure I'll think of something. But I'm gonna go and feed Pedro just now anyway and crack on. So yeah, like I said, I've got the stable to do. Outside's not actually looking all that bad. Just a few bits and pieces that need to go away. I need to empty my muck buckets from last week. And I'm not going to show you my feed bin, but it is disgusting. It's probably a total biohazard. So that probably needs to be like priority 1 to get done. Yeah, but feeding first. So a little tour of my filthy boy. We are nice and grubby here. He shouldn't be too bad down there. I did brush him yesterday. But look at the legs. The legs, actually, to be honest with you, are not looking anywhere near as bad as they looked yesterday. He's obviously managed to kind of keep out the mud a wee bit, but look at his tail. Look, this is meant to be white. Absolutely filthy. Filthy and mock it. So he does just need a night in so I can clean his tail and just sort those legs out, because he's grubby. He's a grubby boy. What's the other side look like? Yeah, just as mock it. Just as mock it. He also, however, has a new friend down there. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a new horse down there. I have no idea who that is, because that field I thought belonged to somebody else, so I don't know what horse that is. But he was grazing next to it, so obviously he quite likes it. Right, I'm going to put you here, love. Obviously his field's absolutely disgusting. There's poo everywhere. The mud has spread massively. I would say the mud was only down to about here before. Yeah, so the mud was from like about the gate down to about where I'm standing, and it's now going all the way down to there. So we had a little fight when I was putting his food out. He just wanted fed here, and I'm like, no, I'm not feeding you in the mud, Pedro. You need to walk properly into the field. So yeah, he was a little bit cross about that, but breathlessness, not the best. Right, we'll get his hay and pop that out, and do his water, and then take a moment. Yeah, this is definitely affecting my breathing more than I thought it was. I think because I'm feeling better today. I wasn't feeling great yesterday when I did him, so I was expecting to have to stop all the time, but actually I feel better today, but I'm having to stop because of my breathing. Oh, he does need water. Okay, he's drunk like an entire thing yesterday. Right. Look at this mad boy. He's just hungry. Gives me foods. Come on then. Come and get foods. I'm not sure if I've got you on that thing where it keeps the horizon level. We'll find out when we look at it back. Okay. Good boy. Isn't he beautiful? Beautiful but filthy, a little bit unloved, eh? A bit grumpy. Oh, he says, I love you really, mummy. I love you really. Right, so it has this thing on it where, I can't remember if I pressed it or not, where you can make the horizon lock. So I know you can do that on like 360 cameras, but yeah, it has it on this as well, so I'm not sure if I've got it pressed on or not though. So it means that like if I was riding and using this on the selfie stick, I can like turn it angles and it will keep the horizon level, so it won't look like the camera's turning. Right, water, but I'm not sure I've got it turned on. I had it turned on when I used it the last time and it worked. But yeah, I don't have sun just now. Anyway, I am like totally blabbing, and really it's just because I quite like using this camera. I find it quite good fun. So breathe. Going to do his water and then head back up to the farm and see where we're at, see what we're doing. And to be honest with you, I'm going to be perfectly I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, there is no point to this video. I wanted to film something. I wanted to try out this camera again. I wanted to show face. This is probably going to be incredibly short, but yeah, I don't know. There's, yeah, like I say, not really any particular point to this. So anyway, I'm gonna crack on and see if I can think of some purpose for this vlog. Feed bin is now clean. I have Zafloraed it and wiped out this end one. Was the one that was a total biohazard. I think that basically what happened was, because I soak his feed now, I think some of the water and bits of feed had gotten into the bottom of it, and it was vile, but I've sprayed it on, wiped it all out. So although, like, obviously it doesn't look the cleanest because it's metal and it's a wee bit rusted and things, but his feed all stays in its bags anyway. I would never tip the feed out into it because it needs to stay in its bags, because it's an old feed bin now, so they do need to stay in their bags. But yeah, so I'm needing to get more chaff, but I've got enough to last me, to be honest with you, probably through the next few weeks. Anyway, he only gets a tiny amount of chaff every day, so we are sorted for that. Feed is all sorted. That's his balancer, that's his chaff. There are some carrots in there. This is a block I got in a 4-lock and fringe box, which I've been saving for Christmas Eve. You can add water to those and soak them. So I'll do that because he wouldn't be able to eat it just as a block, and yeah, his teeth wouldn't cope with that, but you can soak them. So I'm going to do that for him on Christmas Eve as a little treat. And yeah, I need to figure out a better option for soaking his feeds. I probably need to get lids for my feed buckets so they can sit in there and stack. 'Cause at the moment, if they stack, they're just sat inside each other, and then like it gets on the bottom of the one and bits fall out, and that's when it gets all a bit disgusting. So yeah, I need to sort something else out for that. I've got a bag of rubbish though. But that is all clean. So now I want to sort my supplements. I need to refill his respiratory supplement, and probably can top these ones up as well, and just kind of, that's fine actually, that doesn't need a tidy. It's just topping up the supplements and give the lids a bit of a clean. But it's looking way better. I've just come back up. It is now, like, it must be about close on 4 o'clock. I went home to get something to eat and just kind of have a little rest. Just needed that after, did quite a lot this morning considering I've done nothing. So I've cleared the whole bed. I'll let you see that. So yeah, I've cleared the whole bed away, so it's just the base there that you can see, the wet base, but I'm not going to lift that today. I am going to cover it. I've got more fresh bedding here, so I am going to cover all of this and then just put fresh shavings on top, and we'll look at maybe lifting it next week when I feel like I've got the energy and the time to do it. But yeah, I never managed to go and do the Christmas shopping that I wanted to do, so I'm going to try and do that after here. All I have to do is pop his bed down and bring him in. That's all I have to do here at the moment. And then I can crack on. I forgot to bring up my big tub of oil to horse that I bought, but I don't actually need that till the morning anyway, so it's fine. I'll bring it up tomorrow morning. Along with some gifts I've got for a few people up here. I'll bring that up tomorrow as well. But yeah, let's get this bed down. and see what we're at. But this is, yeah, week 2 of it being down, and actually I'm quite pleased with the base. It's like a good solid base. I really scraped the top to get like sort of any loose bits off. Yeah, and I am quite chuffed with it, but I'm aware I cannot keep building it up and up and up, because eventually it's going to get too high and I'll end up with having to step up onto it. But it's pretty flat and smooth at the moment, so going well so far. But let's pop you over here. Yeah, basically tip the bucket and spread it about. Is in and munching. I'm just going to make a start on doing his tail. Now, I use the Netex stain remover as a pre-wash. I was very kindly gifted this last year, and I just drenched his tail in it before I start to wash it. And it just means that can kind of start a little pre-wash before I go in with the soap and the bubbles. This is just, I'm actually going to dunk this first, it's so gross. I'm going to take it out of the plat before I dunk it, babes. Going straight in the plat. Oh, it looks better already. It looks better already, my love, but there is a whole lot of mud at the end of it. I'm going to get some of that out. I can get the band off. There we go. So when it's winter and I'm washing his tail, I only go as far as just below his dock. I don't actually get the top of his tail and his dock wet, because I always think, you'll get cold, won't you? You'll get cold if your dock is wet. Because that's obviously skin, bone and everything. We're moving. We're off on a wander. It's actually probably better there. Hot for now. Don't stand on your shampoo, please, or your dirty bucket of water. There we go. Right, some fresh rinsing water and we dunk. Now, as I said, this isn't to make his tail like beautiful competition ready gleaming. It is simply to clean it. I'm actually going to get more rinsing water, because that is still, you can see that in there, quite vile, so we'll get some more. And it's time for everyone's favourite spin dry. Obviously he's very used to that. Then I'm going to douse it in some mane and tail. I've just got the Lincoln one here, simply because that's what I've got at the moment. I think it came in a 4-lock and fringe box, so just use what you've got. And we will leave it down tonight. Give it a brush out in the morning. Pass it back up and bag it this time. Bagging it this time. This will get uploaded tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve, so happy Christmas Eve to you and yours, and yeah, have a wonderful Christmas day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.